Hey guys, welcome back to one more video on the channel, and this time I'm back with the question on functions. So I was solving one of the JEE Advanced question papers from a famous coaching institute, and I found this question. And this was a good question, so I thought I'll present it. So let us dive in. But before we do that, make sure you pause the video at this moment and give this a try. So you have a function. The domain of the function is given, which is 0 to 100, and 0 and 100 are in the closed interval, and the range is also the same. The codomain is also the same, and this is the function. So before proceeding further, let us analyze the function a bit. F of x is equals to fractional part of, this is greatest integer part of x plus fractional part of x whole square. So whenever you see fractional part of x, make it a habit to write it in terms of integral part of x. So this is integral part of x plus x minus integral part of x. Fractional part of x can be written like this, whole square. So therefore this is simply greatest integer part of x plus x square plus integral part of x whole square minus 2x times integral part of x. Now you have x square, and from these two terms you can take greatest integer part as a common term, and you can write it this way, plus integral part of x whole square. So this is the function that you have. Now we have to draw this function in a closed interval 0 to 100. So let us see what happens at 0. So at 0, between 0 and 1, 0 less than or equals to x less than 1. So in this interval, your greatest integral part of x is 0. Therefore, your f of x will be something like x square. And in the interval 1 less than or equals to x less than 2, your greatest integral part of x is 1, and your function will look something like x square plus 1 minus 2x plus 1. That is simply x minus 1 whole square plus 1. Now let us move further and let us see what this function looks like in the interval 2, 3. So here your greatest integer part will be 2, and your function f of x is simply x square plus 2 minus 4x plus 4. So that will give you simply x minus 2 whole square plus 2. If you carefully observe, initially you got x square, then x minus 1 whole square, then x minus 2 whole square. So the next term will be x minus 3 whole square, the next term will be x minus 4 whole square, and initially there is plus 0 here, and here you have plus 1, and here you have plus 2. So there is a perfect symmetry, that is, not a symmetry, perfect pattern that is getting formed. So let us draw the function before we proceed. Alright, so this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us draw till this part. So in the interval 0 to 1, it is x square. So the graph of x square looks something like this, and this point will be your 1, 1. And after that you have x minus 1 whole square plus 1. When x is equals to 1, this function is at 1. When x is equals to 2, this will be at 2. So it will look something like this. It will go till 2, 2. Similarly, this function, when x is equal to 2, it is 2. When x is equal to 3, it is 3. So it will go till 3, 3. Similarly, the next part will go till x 4, 4, and the next part will go till 5, 5. The next part will go till 6, 6. So this is how your function f of x looks like. So we have analyzed the function f of x. Now let us proceed to the rest of the question. So your g of x is f inverse of x. Now how do you find g of x? So your f of x itself is a piecewise function. So your g of x is f inverse of x. Now here you should recollect one fact. Both f of x and f inverse of x are images to each other in the line y is equal to x. So if you draw the line y is equal to x, so your y is equals to x line will pass through all these points 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, and so on. Now your g of x is, sorry, your f inverse of x, which is your g of x, is just the image of f of x about this line. So how do you draw the image of f of x? It will look something like this. This is just the image. Got it? So therefore you are not able to find, I mean, like, finding the algebraic expressions for g of x is difficult, but then graphically this is what is g of x. All right, now let us proceed. Number of solutions of g dash of x is equals to 1. So g dash of x has to become 1, sum of all solutions. Okay, now, so in the first interval the function is y equals to x square. In the next interval the function is y equal to x minus 1 whole square plus 1. After that it is simply x minus 2 whole square plus 1. So here if you find out the inverse of f of x in this interval, g of x is equals to g of x is equals to root x, and here if you find out the inverse of f of x, it will be simply 1 plus, if you carefully observe this, the g of x always lies above the line y is equal to x. So and that is why, so here when you find out the inverse of f of x, you will get one plus square root of x, 1 plus or minus square root of x minus 1. But we already saw that g of x always lies above 1. Therefore g of x in this interval is simply 1 plus root of x minus 1. Similarly, for this if you find out the inverse, g of x will be 1 plus square root of x minus 2. Sorry, 2 plus square root of x minus 1. 2 plus square root of sorry, I think I did a mistake. This is x minus 2 whole square plus 2. So this is x minus 2 whole square plus 2. So this is simply 2 plus square root of x minus 2. So this is your g of x. Let us find out g dash of x. If you find out g dash of x here, it will be 1 by 2 root x. And here if you find out g dash of x, it will be 1 by 2 root x minus 1. Here if you find out g dash of x, it will be simply 1 by 2 root x minus 2. So therefore in the interval 0 to 1, g dash of x is 1 by 2 root x. In the interval 1 to 2, g dash of x is 1 by 2 root x minus 1. In the interval 2 to 3, g dash of x is 1 by 2 root x minus 2, and we have to go till 100. So in the interval 99 to 100, your g dash of x will be 1 by 2 root of x minus 99. So now what did they ask us? They asked us to find out sum of all solutions of g dash of x is equals to 1. Okay, so we have to equate g dash of x to 1. So if this is equated to 1, then you will get x is equals to 1 by 4. So this is the first solution. And if you equate this to 1, then you will get x is equals to 1 plus 1 by 4. Here you will get x is equals to 2 plus 1 upon 4. And here you will get x is equals to 2 plus 99 plus 1 upon 4. So therefore the sum of all the solutions is simply 1 upon 4 plus 1 plus 1 upon 4 plus 2 plus 1 upon 4 plus and so on plus 99 plus 1 upon 4. So there are 100 1 by 4s. So 100 into 1 by 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus and so on 99. So that will simply be 99 times 100 by 2. Alright, so this is 25 and this is 4950. So this is simply 4975. So this is the answer to the question. I hope you have enjoyed solving this particular question, and I also hope that you have got to learn something from this video. So if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe the channel for more such content. And if you have any queries, comment section is the way to reach out to me. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care.